Speaking of good Sasky boys, here on the Rod Pedersen Show, we're going out on video chat now to, I believe, Edmonton. We have the head coach of the Oilers with us. Moosomin's Dave Tippet joins us. Good morning, Dave. How are you?
Morning, Rod. How you doing today?
Fantastic. Now, you look like you're in Minnesota. Are you at your cabin?
No, I'm actually at my in my office in Arizona. Actually,
Oh, lucky you.
it looks like a cabin. It's kind of an old barn place. Lots of hockey memorabilia and stuff. It's a nice place to work.
Well, I'd love to see it. I remember when it was being built, it was the pride of your area. Dave, how the first few weeks as head coach of the Edmonton Oilers been? Busy?
You know, it's really gone well. Working with Ken Holland has been terrific. Been busy. That's a little bit of an understatement. Trying to kind of finish things up in Seattle and get acclimated a little bit in Edmonton, but it's gone very smooth. Looking forward to the draft this week, but still working to try to get some coaches in place. But all in all, it's been a very good few weeks.
I'm going to ask you about those coaches in a minute, but I got to be honest. You know that I'm close with your family, particularly your nephews, Barrett and Chase. And the word I got was that you were done coaching, that you wanted to go stay in the upper management. That was your passion. So what changed with Edmonton?
Well, Edmonton's a unique possibility. I just think there's so much upside there. They haven't had a lot of success lately, but I think you got McDavid and Draisaitl, and there's a good core of other players around there. Nurse, Nugent Hopkins. That, along with the fact that Kenny Holland was going to go in there and really put his footprint on things, and Kenny reached out to me, and the more I listened to him, the more it sounded like a good fit, and I really enjoyed what I was doing in Seattle. It's going to be a fantastic franchise, but just the opportunity to jump back in and coach again and work with Ken Holland was just an opportunity I couldn't pass up.
Did that break Mr. Lewicki's heart when you told him you were going to Edmonton? Because I know they were pretty excited to have you kind of be the architect there.
You know what? I really enjoyed my time there, and Todd is a phenomenal person. I mean, like I say, that's going to be an unbelievable franchise. But he knew, we'd had some conversations about possibly getting back into coaching, and he knew that Edmonton would be really on my short list if they called. So, we had a good conversation. They're going to move on. I think, they're still looking to hire their first GM, and they're going through that process right now. But it's going to be an unbelievable franchise. I really thank them for my time there. It was great. Todd used to say, Tip, you're learning the dark side of the game. You've been a player and a coach where those checks just come in the mail. Now you got to figure out where the money comes from. So it was a really enjoyable time.
I don't want to grill you too much at all, and I hope I'm not here this morning, but we saw the announcement with the coaches, but I didn't see Glenn Gullitson's name in that. So is Gully, can we expect him to be back on the bench?
Gully will be back. Yeah, I knew Gully a little bit from my Dallas days. He was just coming into Dallas. Real smart guy. I talked to some of the players on the team, just kind of interacted with them. He kind of oversaw the power play, and they really enjoyed the work he was doing. So we decided to keep Gully on. I decided to go. I think it's important. I think the start of the season is going to be really important for me. I want to try to make sure I have some people in there that I'm familiar with. So I'm going to still kind of going down that road right now. The video guy and the goaltender coach, Dustin Schwartz, are going to stay. So real good staff. I'm looking forward to getting going with it.
We got an Oilers fan here, Derek Myers. What do you got for the coach of the Oilers?
I'm just curious, why is there such a fraternity and so much success with Saskatchewan guys coaching in the NHL? You put yourself, Tom McClellan has been on that list, Glenn,
it's a long list.
Mike Babcock. Yeah, we go on and on and on and on. I mean, we only have 1 million people in this province, yet we're taking up about a third of the coaching slots in the NHL. Why are you guys so successful?
I don't know. I guess I just look at a lot of, the guys coming out of Saskatchewan. They seem like always hardworking guys, willing to, stick up for what they believe. And I look at guys like Todd or Babs. They're real good leaders. They're personable people that are honest and do the job with passion. So maybe that's a trait that Saskatchewan people have.
We talked about that here today.
Well,
we've
right, and
gone on about it.
Todd McClellan's another. So just lastly, Dave, you know what you're getting into in terms of the fan base. It's been a tough decade. A message to Oiler fans, what can they expect this season out of their club in terms of work ethic and that kind of thing?
Well, you can't win in this league unless you're willing to work. That's the bottom line. And the two teams in the finals are some of the best examples of that. I think what in Edmonton we're looking for, we know we have high-end players, so you're going to allow them to play, but the depth is what we're looking for to compete hard. You've got to have a third and fourth line that can compete against other teams' top players as well as the third and fourth liners. So we're going to play with lots of energy. I want to make sure that we do good things with the puck. One of the areas that has to improve is goals against. So that goes from the goaltending right on out. There'll be an extra onus put on defending, but we want our team to play fast and really compete as hard as we can. And I think we'll be a successful club.
Looking forward to watching. We get the games every night here, as you know. So, Dave, I know how busy you guys are. Thanks for the time, and good luck up there.
Thanks very much, guys. You guys have a great day.
You're watching Rod Pedersen On Demand. For more of The Rod Pedersen Show, visit rodpedersen.com or follow Rod Pedersen on social media.